coming up. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. On the move to his left. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wilson rolling to his left. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 95 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
26 Mike.
Freeman. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Greg Newsome up to make the stop. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. From the gun, Wilson forced out to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
On 1st down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Here's Wilson on third down. And that is incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
It's a big play that time by the Jets. So on fourth down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
On first down, it's Freeman, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Freeman again. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. Hands it off out of the gun. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here, well, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker.
Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September, and the advantage right now on the offensive side. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll eat some clock with Freeman. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
As many games games the two of us do, I would hope that one day we'll be able to solve this riddle. Why is it on a hot day that one team has more trouble with the heat than another, and especially when you can't stop a guy running the ball?
You know it's September in the booth, though, when you and I have both removed our coats, and those were gone in the first quarter.
They were gone in the first quarter, and what we're watching now is a defense mentally giving in and sagging a little bit because they haven't been able to stop him.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Here we go.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And some room to maneuver. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 56 yards on the ground for him so far. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Now Wilson on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down. From the gun, Wilson. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Wilson wants to throw it. Flushed out right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Wilson. Leaping, and he makes the grab. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wilson dancing to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Zach Wilson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0's one. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. After the interception, here's Wilson. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Jets, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.